Welcome to Binge Brain Trivia, Game of Thrones edition. You've watched the battles, memorized the houses, and probably argued about the ending. Now it's time to prove your knowledge. Let's see if you're a true ruler of Westeros. Who are the two brothers of the Night's Watch Sam must fight to protect Gilly when she is nearly raped? Brant and Derek are the two brothers of the Night's Watch Sam must fight to protect Gilly. Who trades Daenerys as a bride to a savage? Viserys trades Daenerys as a bride to a savage. What is the name of Jon's direwolf? Ghost is the name of Jon's direwolf. Which name is given to the bastards of the Reach? The name given to the bastards of the Reach is Flowers. What is the main religion of the Seven Kingdoms? The main religion of the Seven Kingdoms is Faith of the Seven. The Water Gardens belong to which constituency of Westeros? The Water Gardens belong to Dorne. At Hoster Tully's funeral, who shot the burning arrow that hit its mark? At Hoster Tully's funeral, Brynden Tully shot the burning arrow that hit its mark. How many fingertips did Stannis Baratheon chop off of Davos' hand? Stannis Baratheon chopped off 4 fingers of Davos' hand. Who is King of Westeros when the Game of Thrones series begins? Robert Baratheon is the King of Westeros when the Game of Thrones series begins. What is Olenna's relationship to Mace Tyrell? Olenna is Mace Tyrell's mother. Which name is given to the bastards of the Westerlands? Hill is the name given to the bastards of the Westerlands. Which religion does the Brotherhood Without Banners preach? The Brotherhood Without Banners preaches the R'hllor, the Lord of Light religion. What animal injured and killed a drunken King Robert? A boar injured and killed a drunken King Robert. At the end of his training, what must an Unsullied kill to prove he has no mercy or weakness? At the end of his training, an Unsullied must kill a newborn slave child to prove he has no mercy or weakness. Who was the Liege Lord of the Freys before the War of the Five Kings? The Liege Lord of the Freys before the War of the Five Kings was Hoster Tully. What is the sigil of the House Clegane? The sigil of the House Clegane is 3 dogs. What was the name of the person who chopped off Jaime's right hand? Locke was the name of the person who chopped off Jaime's right hand. What noble house is Catelyn Stark from? Catelyn Stark is from the noble house Tully. Where did Sam get the thimble that he gave to Gilly? Sam got the thimble that he gives to Gilly from his mother. What does Khaleesi Daenerys do to the Dothraki warlords who will not serve a woman? Khaleesi Daenerys sets fire to the Dothraki warlords who will not serve a woman. Which name is given to the inhabitants of the Neck? Cranogman is the name given to the inhabitants of the Neck. What does the warrior represent in the Faith of the Seven? The warrior in the Faith of the Seven represents strength and courage on the battlefield. What is the motto of House Greyjoy? The motto of House Greyjoy is, "We do not sow." Which sword was wielded by Visenya Targaryen? The Dark Sister sword was wielded by Visenya Targaryen. Who was the Lightning Lord? Beric Dondarrion was the Lightning Lord due to the lightning bolt on his shield. Who attempts to kill Tyrion on the battlefield in the Battle of Blackwater Bay? Esser Mandon Moore attempts to kill Tyrion on the battlefield in the Battle of Blackwater Bay. Who is in the tent when Renly Baratheon is killed by the mysterious shadow? Catelyn Stark is in the tent when Renly Baratheon is killed by the mysterious shadow. Who is the true heir to the Iron Throne after Robert's death? Stannis Baratheon is the true heir to the Iron Throne after Robert's death. What is the actor's name who plays Tyrion Lannister, and won the Golden Globe Award? Peter Dinklage is the actor's name who plays Tyrion Lannister, and won the Golden Globe Award. Who did Jon execute after his first general meeting as Lord Commander of the Night's Watch? Jon executed Janos Slynt after his first general meeting as Lord Commander. Who was actually guilty of poisoning King Joffrey? Olenna Tyrell was actually guilty of poisoning King Joffrey. What is the name of the gate that leads to the Eyrie? The gate that leads to the Eyrie is called the Bloody Gate. What distinct feature does Brienne of Tarth recall about the entity that killed Renly Baratheon? Brienne of Tarth recalled that the entity had Stannis Baratheon's face. What is the motto of House Lannister? The motto of House Lannister is "Hear me roar." What was the name of Arya's direwolf? Nymeria was the name of Arya's direwolf. What is that name of Robb Stark's wife? Of Robb Stark's wife's name was Talisa. What are the names of Elia Myrtell's children? Elia Myrtell's children are named Rhaenys and Aegon. Which houses have animals in their sigils? The houses that have animals in their sigils are Stark, Lytton, Hornwood and Blackmont. What was used during the Battle of the Blackwater to destroy Stannis Baratheon's fleet? Wildfire was used during the Battle of the Blackwater to destroy Stannis Baratheon's fleet. What is the name of Arya Stark's sword? Arya Stark's sword is named Needle. The Warlock of Qarth steals Daenerys' dragons, and chains them up in what tower? The Warlock of Qarth chains the dragons up in the House of the Undying.